to use its first time out of the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. They'll go back to the ground. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Manning. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Missouri! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense creating the tackle for a loss on 1st down.
Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, you can tell the timing wasn't great. And quarterback and receiver not on the same page. But when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Firing to the right, complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Gamecocks with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pocket breaking down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. If they're going to keep covering him like that, they're just going to keep going to him.
Yeah, and it's so hard because you want to stay back and take away the weapons outside to the wide receivers, but when this guy's going to be able to catch the football and he makes plays like this, now I'm going to have to maybe play more man, bring a guy to him, and not let him get those open touches.
And the Gamecocks are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Gonna let it fly. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Terry. Still running at the 40. We've seen this from this sophomore. So dangerous after he makes the grab.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Makes the grab. It's Jones. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. They want to throw it. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Caught near the sticks. It's Hoffman. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Caught in the backfield. It's Terry. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it.
Oh, he's got some space. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Defense is about getting the guy on the ground, holding on for dear life. It's hard, I know, with so much speed on the outside, but you got to get that guy on the ground. When you miss one tackle, next thing you know, all that extra yardage is killing your defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To the air, it's Sellers. Spits it out to the back. Fires and picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. Makes the quick grab. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll go to the ground. Running into the open space. He's loose. The 20. Inside the touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. Here he comes with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so
Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Picks up the first down. He's into the open down the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boston College is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Chestnut Hill for a long time. They're up 14 over Colorado State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They'll move the tight end. On the direct snap, it's Davis. He'll pull it down. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Davis. Trying to breaks into the open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Missouri!
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll move the wide receiver. Just keeps slinging it. Keeps looking downfield.
I got it to 10.
They get him corralled, and not until he's in the red zone, they'll mark it at the 14.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guy, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
He's got it on the run. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight cover.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. With the catch, it's Johnson. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Terry. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Tigers want to crank the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Connection to the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The Tigers will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it. They will score. Touchdown, Tiger.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To throw, it's Sellers. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. And they make the play and make sure there's
That's the wrong fucking button. Oh, God, I have a chance.
That's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
He fires one deep over the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
Dude, 2
Thank
drives,
God
2
I got a
INTs.
bad offensive.
I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious. Keep turning the
Jesus
football over.
Christ,
Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
To the air on first down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
That's why the fuck up in the middle. That's special.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jones.
Damn, last time I pressed the wrong button, I had triangle hard open.
The first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Missouri will put a foot to it to start us in the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying.
You
got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here.
That nigga got died. Oh, Greco.
And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yards. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Back to throw, it's Sellers.
Oh, man.
Quickly complete. Across the 25, he's got most. Touchdown, Gamecock. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that one.
He'll try to tack on one more. And is up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. They're trailing by 10 to UAB. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Off-play action. That's caught. It's Terry. On the move at the 30. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot.
Intercepted deep in his own end. The 50. He's at the 40.
The thing I'm going to do is do some shit loose again, man.
Touchdown, South Carolina. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
Oh, man.
It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop
That was
there.
bad.
Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the field. Look like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turn on the Jets, making the big play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Got a man, it's Jones. The old saying is, you'll never go broke.
I gotta stop doing this shit.
No matter how small, just keep building up the bank account.
Yep. And when the defense
Marquise go on the street.
Give up those big plays. A lot of times they're going to force you to be patient, and when you show them you can do that, it'll pay dividend.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
The defense has been
I'm also doing that. I didn't fucking go from him.
It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the
Oh
third
my God, that was
interception
sick.
he's thrown.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Under fire. He's got the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short.
Oh my God.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! And that one will put them up here in the second half.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
And he may be
Cross his game, man. I can't call the play. Can't call the play. Can't call the play.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
This is all well done, man. This is all well done. This is all well done.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll ride Davis here. Crosses the 30. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackle.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The give. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You gotta regain this momentum. I get it.
Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11.
How the fuck that's it? Okay, man, hard. Fucked up Marquise possession. Marquise. You go. Get out.
These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th.
Yeah, this is good thinking.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They've been running it, but now the pass. Finds his big tight end. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown.
Come on.
Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Tigers. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
Really nice job between the quarterback and tight end on that play. And in this area of the field, these windows are really small, so you've got to have great timing. QB and tight end showed you right there.
And he splits the uprights, and we're tied in the 4th. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of
We got to be better, man. I got to be better, not greedy. I didn't like the pause this shit.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I didn't pause first.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And defense nowadays, they don't look at stats of what is the yards per rush. They look at how many negative plays they can create. Because why? Now you look at second down, man, it just became very predictable for this offense. Nice job getting the loss on first down.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Complete. Still on his feet at the 45.
Oh, we got some pussies in here.
He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock.
Touchdown!
You got it, huh?
And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Throwing right. He's got it. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
My quarterback being yellow. Crazy. He ain't got hit him.
Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And this is a tough spot now to be in for this offense because it's third and long. The defense knows you have to pass the football, so they're going to be playing conservative. So what's your play? You can dial up. Maybe get half of this back. Like, I know the clock is ticking, but I got to make sure that I maybe cut this down and make it a more manageable fourth down if I don't complete this third and long. Trying
to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Basically won the games. What my tight end? He all right now. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on.
Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
That's
The
crazy,
officials
bro.
offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense.
Come on, man. Can I get that off? Nope. Jesus Christ. Come on. Thank you. I got that one.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Working the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way.
I got the two.
Touchdown, Missouri!
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Utah is putting on a show offensively. They've built up a comfortable lead against an opponent that's really been outmanned. They're up 14 over the Red Hawks of Miami. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This drive will open from the 15. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
Well, just nowhere to go there. And it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside, make something happen himself, give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to pass, it's Sellers. It's complete to the left. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. It's complete. At the 40, there he goes. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. And I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Well, they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gives them a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. The Gamecocks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. 2nd and goal for this offense. Quarterback will keep it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. From right in the center of the field, straight on to win the game. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. No need to look right or left, just kick it right down the middle for the game. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he's lined up perfectly. He'll need to kick it right down the boulevard for the win. And this one is perfect. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration on the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. Oh, look at Mr. Hands. Another ball is knocked free. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they get the ball right back. Guys, that one was a ton of fun to call, and the